Between 2001 and 2019, the New England Patriots built one of the most dominant dynasties in the history of professional sports. Under head coach Bill Belichick and quarterback Tom Brady, the team won 6 Super Bowls, appeared in 9, and reached 13 AFC championship games. For nearly 2 decades, the Patriots were the standard of success in the NFL. At the same time, that period of dominance was frequently accompanied by controversy. Some incidents involved aggressive interpretations of league rules. Others raised accusations of gaining competitive advantages outside the normal boundaries of the game. And one case, involving a Patriots player, turned into a criminal investigation that shocked the entire sports world. These are 5 of the most significant controversies in the history of the New England Patriots. In September of 2007, during the first week of the NFL season, the New England Patriots were playing the New York Jets at Giants Stadium. During the first half of the game, stadium security noticed a cameraman on the Patriots sideline recording the Jets coaching staff rather than the action on the field. The camera was pointed directly at defensive coaches who were signaling plays to their players, and the individual filming the footage was a member of the Patriots video staff. The recording equipment was confiscated by NFL officials, and the league quickly opened an investigation. The concern was that filming coaching signals could allow a team to decode defensive play calls by matching gestures with specific formations and strategies. If a team could identify those signals, it might gain advanced knowledge of what defensive coverage would be used before the ball was snapped. Within days, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell concluded that the Patriots had violated league rules, prohibiting the recording of opponent signals from unauthorized locations during games. The punishment was significant. Bill Belichick received a $500,000 fine, the largest ever given to an NFL head coach at the time. The Patriots organization was fined $250,000, and the team was forced to surrender its first-round draft pick in the 2008 NFL Draft. The league also ordered that all confiscated tapes and related materials be destroyed. Although the case was officially closed, the incident created long-lasting suspicion around the Patriots' success. Several teams publicly questioned whether similar practices might have been used in earlier seasons, particularly during playoff games in which New England had appeared unusually well prepared for specific defensive schemes. The scandal became widely known as Spygate, and it remains one of the most discussed episodes in NFL history. Another controversy emerged during the 2014 AFC Championship game between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. Early in the game, Colts linebacker DeQuell Jackson intercepted a pass thrown by Tom Brady and brought the ball to the sideline. While examining it, members of the Colts staff noticed that the football felt unusually soft. Officials were informed, and during halftime the referees inspected the footballs used by the Patriots. Measurements revealed that 11 of the 12 footballs used by New England were below the minimum air pressure required by NFL rules. The discovery triggered an extensive investigation conducted by attorney Ted Wells on behalf of the NFL. The resulting Wells report, which spanned more than 200 pages, examined text messages exchanged between equipment staff members, analyzed environmental factors such as temperature and weather conditions, and attempted to determine whether the reduction in pressure could have occurred naturally. The report concluded that it was more probable than not that Patriots personnel had deliberately released air from the footballs, and that Tom Brady was at least generally aware of the situation. Brady denied any involvement. However, the NFL imposed a 4-game suspension, fined the Patriots $1 million, and removed 2 future draft picks from the organization. The case did not end there. Brady appealed the suspension in federal court, leading to a prolonged legal battle between the quarterback and the league that lasted more than a year. After multiple rulings and appeals, the suspension was ultimately upheld and served at the start of the 2016 season. Even today, the controversy remains debated, as some analysts argue that natural temperature changes could explain part of the pressure differences measured during the game, while others believe the evidence clearly indicated intentional tampering. Not all controversies connected to the Patriots were related to competition on the field. Aaron Hernandez joined the team in 2010 after being selected in the 4th round of the NFL Draft. Despite concerns about off-field behavior during his college career, Hernandez quickly developed into one of the most productive young tight ends in the league, and in 2012, the Patriots rewarded him with a 5-year contract extension worth approximately $40 million, signaling that he was expected to be a central part of the team's future offense. Less than a year later, the situation changed dramatically. In June 2013, the body of Odin Lloyd, a semi-professional football player who was dating the sister of Hernandez's fiancée, was discovered in an industrial area less than a mile from Hernandez's home in Massachusetts. Investigators soon identified Hernandez as a suspect. Surveillance footage showed Lloyd entering a vehicle with Hernandez hours before his death, and additional camera recordings placed Hernandez's car near the crime scene during the relevant time frame. Police also discovered that Hernandez had destroyed his cell phone and had hired a cleaning service to remove evidence from his house shortly after Lloyd's death. The Patriots released Hernandez from the team within hours of his arrest. In April 2015, after a highly publicized trial, Hernandez was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. 2 years later, in April 2017, Hernandez was found dead in his prison cell in what authorities ruled to be suicide. Following his death, medical examinations revealed that Hernandez had suffered from severe chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, a degenerative brain disease associated with repeated head trauma in contact sports. And the diagnosis reignited debates about the long-term neurological risks faced by football players. Many controversies involving the Patriots did not involve accusations of cheating, but rather reflected Bill Belichick's reputation for studying NFL rules in extreme detail and using them strategically. A widely discussed example occurred during the 2014 AFC Divisional Playoff game between the Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. During several offensive plays, the Patriots used unconventional formations that placed players in unusual positions along the line of scrimmage. These alignments made it difficult for the Ravens' defense to quickly identify which players were eligible receivers and which were not. Ravens head coach John Harbaugh protested repeatedly during the game, arguing that the formations created confusion and prevented his defense from properly adjusting coverage. The officials reviewed the situation and determined that the plays were technically legal under the rules at the time. After the game, however, the NFL reviewed the incident and modified the rulebook to prevent teams from using similar formations in the future. The episode reinforced Belichick's reputation as a coach who studied the rulebook closely and looked for strategic advantages within its language. More than a decade after the original Spygate scandal, the Patriots once again faced scrutiny over filming practices. In December 2019, during a game between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals, a video crew associated with the Patriots was confronted by Bengals security staff while recording footage from the press box. The crew explained that the filming was intended for a documentary series produced by the team called Do Your Job, which focused on various roles within the organization. However, investigators noticed that the footage appeared to focus heavily on the Bengals sideline, including coaches and their signals. The NFL launched another investigation and eventually concluded that the Patriots had violated league policies regarding filming opponents during games. In 2020, the league fined the Patriots $1.1 million and stripped the team of a third-round draft pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. Although the team stated that the video crew operated independently from the football operations department, the incident revived public memories of the earlier espionage scandal. The New England Patriots dynasty remains one of the greatest achievements in the history of professional sports. 6 Super Bowl titles, 9 appearances, and nearly 2 decades of sustained excellence. But as these 5 controversies show, that legacy was never without shadows. Whether it was Spygate, Deflategate, the tragedy of Aaron Hernandez, the creative use of rule loopholes, or a second filming scandal years later, each episode added a layer of complexity to a story that goes far beyond wins and losses. The Patriots didn't just dominate the NFL, they forced the league to change its rules, tested its legal boundaries, and reminded the world that greatness and controversy often walk side by side. If you don't want to miss any story, any controversy, and the untold chapters behind the biggest teams in sports history, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. There's a lot more to come.